Hey guys, Hunter here. In today's video we're going to continue climbing the ranked ladder with my Trick Room team. So we're just going to hop right into things here. So as you can see, I haven't played any games since the last video there, so our standing is at 196 still. Hopefully, it's probably gone up a little bit now, but we'll see if we can't get that down and see if we can't reach number 1 on the ladder here tonight. Yogurt, 510. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yveltal team. Nice. Okay. Oh, they forgot their own stack, too. How do I fight stack? Well, I definitely want Tapu Lele. And Torkoal just doesn't care either about their Incineroars intimidates. You know what? Tapu Lele stack again. Always bringing Calyrex and Torkoal does well here. Yveltal though, see, I always have another rule of thumb too. Whatever their restricted is, I need to have something that can be very powerful into it. So I do have a fairy type move on my Tapu, and I do have ice types on my Calyrex. So I think I'm safe to bring Torkoal in the back here. Torkoal's got that earth power too, just for that Regieleki. We can hit that Amoonguss hard too, right? So I think Torkoal's a safe bet here. Let's hop into it. I'm interested to see what my opponent led here. Lots of options for sure. Yveltal and... Okay. So that's a bit of a scary lead, especially if they... I mean, I guess Yveltal doesn't have... It has Snarl for spread moves, right? So I'm definitely going to want to ally switch here and then try to get Trick Room up as soon as possible. Okay, they didn't protect, which is good, and they didn't switch. Who did they target? Okay, perfect. That's what we want to see. And they did go for the Snarl. Okay, so that would have brought me down to Sash. And Tapu Lele hangs on. Tapu Lele is a beast, I tell ya. And we get the switch. So puts us in a pretty good position with that eject button too, and it does preserve our terrain for later. So I think in this position I'm really safe to go into Calyrex. You know, they don't really have a... I guess in the back their Incineroar is a nice answer to the Calyrex. Let's see who else they could have brought. If I were my opponent and I had Incineroar in the back, I would definitely be switching either of those two Pokemon out. So I do good damage into both. Yeah, nice. And if they have Protect on the Tornadus, or the Landorus, that would probably be a safe bet. So that was a little unfortunate getting the dual intimidated there on both my physical attackers. Yeah, they did go for the Protect too. Okay, well that just frees up... Let's see what kind of damage we can hit off here on the Incin. Pretty nice damage there. Glacial Lance, let's hope for a crit. Just a half. So I need to hit with my Rock Slide here. And their Berry can't go off because of Calyrex's ability, right? So I'm pretty safe just to... I kind of want a high horsepower here, but you know, that Glacial Lance is going to be instrumental in getting the KO onto their Landorus there. And if we pick up that KO into the Landorus as well, that should bring my Calorex's attack up to +1. I don't know if we'll get it on the Incineroar here. Since Incineroars are pretty bulky and it looks like it's right at 50%. Oh, they went for the double. See, that was a pretty good win con for them. And we hit both with the Rock Slide, which is oh, that might be a crit on the Incineroar. No? Jeez. Just a load of damage, though. Oh, and we got a double KO. Here we go. Yes, we're in a pretty okay spot right now. I'm intrigued to see what their fourth Pokemon is. If it's the Amoonguss, I'm a little worried just because Amoonguss might be slower than my Calyrex, so they could potentially put me to sleep here. We'll have to see. You see the Yveltal. And it's their own stack Attacker. That's interesting. Okay. I'm tempted to go for a Wide Guard here. See. Who do I have in the back? I have... How many turns of Trick Room are left too? Let's see here. 2 turns of Trick Room. And I know I have Torkoal in the back too, right? So would I be safe just going for a Rock Slide? And I want to go for the Glacial Lance. You know what? +1. Stack Attackers are very, very bulky, and they use Body Press. That's a good move on my opponent's side there too. I'm not sure how much damage +1 and their body, yeah, their Beast Boost brings up their defense. That Stack Attack is going to prove to be pretty problematic for me. Let's see if I can, how much damage I do, you know, basically a neutral attack stat now. So Yveltal goes. Torkoal should be pretty safe here too. And now the question is, do I go for an Eruption or a Heat Wave? Because their stack should outspeed my Torkoal under Trick Room. Ooh, I could go for Earth Power, which I kind of like that play. And high horsepower? Why not? Oh, they targeted Torkoal. Wow. Fantastic. Alright guys, 9-0. Nicely played by my opponent too. I just think I had a really optimal lead there. And I think that my Pokemon I brought in the back were, you know, Torkoal didn't see a whole lot of play, but the little play it did see was pretty special there. Tapu Lele was huge, hanging on for me there too. Let's continue on. 219. Zenzero. Number 15 ranking opponent. Wow. Okay. So they're not messing around with Fake Out either, because I see they've got their Psychic Surge as well. You know what? We're going to lead Tapu and Stack. Calyrex is coming here. And then who do I bring in the back here? Not Serena. Serena gets messed up. Zapdos is interesting. You know, see, Zapdos for me... Huh. I have Heat Wave, Weather Ball, Thunderbolt. I'm just worried about their Xerneas too. You know what? Torkoal for me is just such a pivotal Pokemon. We're gonna do the same Same 4 as last time. And just see how it goes for us. I'm intrigued to see what my opponent leads here and how they play. Number 15. Wow. Zen 0. Hey, we both have pretty similar faces there. Xerneas and Ensign. Okay. So, I don't mind that lead. I guess they have their own stack attack at 2, depending on whether or not they brought it in the back to reverse the Trick Room. That will be interesting. The Intimidate's kind of a killer for me too, right? Classic ally switch, and who else do they have in the back that... Stack Attacka is worrisome because I know it could potentially be carrying their own Trick Room, but you know what? We're gonna get Trick Room up here. Just because I think it's okay. They withdraw the Xerneas and they're gonna switch into stack. Yeah, they did too. Nice play on my opponent's end for sure. But it would be really interesting too if they parting shot. That's very clever. Oh, where they can just cycle their Incineroar back in next turn to really deplete my attack stat on my stack attack in here too. Entei. Nicely done on my opponent's end here. Not many Enteis run Protect. God, I kind of want to click Trick Room with my own Stack Attacka here, just to preserve it. That's tricky. You know what? I'm going to save Tapu Lele for the late game, and we're going to bring Torkoal in. This might be a risky play because I'm putting Sun up too, and it's going to boost their Entei's attack. And now under Trick Room, their Stack Attacka should outspeed my Stack Attacka too. So I'm not an in-speed stack. And use Gyro Ball. And Torkoal eats that. Fantastic switch. So, stack avoided. I'd really like to see a flinch on the Entei here. Good enough damage though, right? Stomping Tantrum. Ooh, good target too. Okay. In this situation, I think we're safe to Rock Slide, and I'm going to go for, you know, that Earth Power under the stack last turn did so much too. Last game, sorry. And who do they have? They're not going to switch a Rillaboom in here. Indeedee, but I don't know if that's their fourth one. Oh wait, sorry, no, we've seen all their Pokemon. I think Earth Power into... Earth Power into stack here just because it's a menace. Oh, they withdraw, so are they bringing in Sin? Xerneas. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. A double switch. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So they've really crippled my my Stack Attacka here. We connect on both. Any little chip damage, I'll take it, right? Oh, that's not good damage. So, in this situation, let's have a little look-see here. We're -2 attack. Let's stack. You know, I'm half tempted to switch my Calyrex in here. staying... They haven't done any damage onto my stack attack yet. You know what? We're going to stay in. I'm going to go Heat Wave. Good damage on the instant. Let's see what kind of item it's holding. Berry. Okay, citrus looks like. Good chip. A little over 50%. Oh, we got a burn on stack. That's a big deal. In the parting shot on the... That's an interesting choice. Attack. They've really just went all into my stack attack and to invalidate it. Right, we're at -3 attack stat for the start, or -3 or 4 right now. Stack attack is basically doing nothing out here. That burn onto Stack Attacker was huge for me. So there's one turn of Trick Room, one turn of Psychic Terrain. We're at -3 attack. You know what we're gonna do? I just keep chipping away at them, right? So we're gonna go for a Rock Slide into another Heat Wave, honestly. Body Press. Okay, they got some damage off of my stack there. Oh, we missed. Who do we miss? Stack. Oh, we hit on the Entei though, so that's a big deal. At -3, that still did a nice little chunk, right? Heat Wave. I don't know if this is enough for a double KO. Oh my, it's close. I'm intrigued to see if burn damage takes out that stack. It did too. Okay. Now the dimension's twisted to normal. So the play I want to make here, because I know they have Insane, which isn't doing crazy damage, into my Torkoal. And Xerneas is probably going to want a Geomancy at some point, right? Okay, that's just ridiculous. See, the play I kind of want to... I guess I can preserve Calyrex, and I just don't want their Xerneas to get heated up here. Do I get greedy and try to go for a Trick Room? Like, you know what? This way I have 2 cracks at the can, right? Versus switching in my Tapu Fini. I mean, I guess they can use Fake out here, though, too, right? So what the play I'm going to make, I'm going to switch in Tapu. And I'm going to Heat Wave with Torkoal. I think that's the play. God, I was close to timing out there. Let's see who they targeted here. I'm half thinking it's going to be a Geomancy. But even if they can do damage onto my Tapu. Moonblast. Okay, that's kind of what I was... Okay, into the Fini spot. Not bad. And we switch out. This is interesting. What are the odds they doubled into that spot? So it was Stack Attack before. I kind of want to switch Calyrex in here. We're gonna go stack, just to be safe. Because they are under Sun, and if they were to get a big Flare Blitz off into my Calyrex, I wouldn't see they do flat Flare Blitz into which slot. Oh, I'm glad I didn't bring Calyrex into this. Let's see how much we do here. Good damage onto both. And we get a burn on Xerneas. We are getting all the RNG. Sunlight's down, so I'm not so worried about... I'm not so worried about flare blitzes anymore either, which is good for us. So in this situation... Oh my. I think we're going to Gyro Ball Xerneas, and we're going to... I'm going to Heat Wave here again. Dazzling, I should have went wide guard. That was a good play on my opponent's end. So now this will be interesting. Depending on what they chose here, this is the pivotal moment of the game. Throat Chop. Oh, it's just enough too. Oh my. Okay, that Xerneas is very low on health. This game is far from over. Do I ally switch and Trick Room for the win here? I feel like that's the best play to make, honestly. You know what? Ally switch and high horsepower. Oh, they have spread on the Xerneas, right? This is such a defensive move. I should be attacking here. Let's just pray. This might have been the wrong move. If they target into my Lele, Gleam, okay. Lele hangs on. Flare Blitz into which spot? That is crazy. Okay, we got the Trick Room up. It's a 2v1 down the stretch here. Xerneas is fading out pretty quickly. I should be faster than the Incineroar. Glacial Lance. Oh, if this doesn't KO Incineroar, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, Glacial Lance for the win. Let's see what happens here. We got it. Just barely enough, eh? Wow. Well played by my opponent, the number 15 ranked player in BGC right now, too. Did I play perfect? No. Was that an absolute blast? Yes. I wonder if they'll let me check out their team here. Oh, that's a bummer. You know what? After that, I think I need a little break. We're going to see where we ended up here. So we're 10-0 to start this rank season, which is, you know, that's pretty great. Number 126. All right. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to pick back up where we're at here in the next video. And if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.